Welcome to Once Upon a Case. Because the law isn't just for lawyers, it's for everyone. So picture this. Michigan, late 1800s. The streets are lined with horse carriages, top hats are still kind of a thing, and the legal world is about to get shaken up by a wild incident. I'm talking about Talmage v. Smith, the 1894 Michigan Supreme Court case that's still taught in law schools today. Why? Because it's got everything. Confusion, injuries, and the deep question of what happens when you hit the wrong person with a stick. Here's how it all went down. There's a man named Talmage. He's got some buddies hanging out on the roof of his shed. Now Talmage is not a fan. He wants them gone. He grabs a stick and, hoping to scare off one guy, hurls it up there. But plot twist. The stick misses its target and nails a totally different guy, Smith, right in the head. Ouch. Smith gets hurt and naturally he sues. Now here's where things get spicy. The big legal question is, can you be liable for hurting someone you didn't even mean to hit? Think about it. Talmage was trying to hit someone else, but Smith is the one who got hurt. So does the law care about who you meant to hit, or just that you hit someone at all? The Michigan Supreme Court steps in and their answer changes everything. They say, look, if you intend to do an unlawful act like swinging a stick at someone, you're responsible for whatever harm comes from it, even if it's not the harm you intended. In legal speak, it's called transferred intent. So if you aim at one person and hit another, you don't get a free pass. The law treats it the same as if you meant to hit the actual victim all along. This decision is a game changer. Why? Because it means you can't dodge responsibility just because your aim was off. If you're reckless or aggressive and someone gets hurt, even if it's not the person you were after, you're still on the hook. Talmage ended up liable for Smith's injuries, and the court made it clear, your intent follows the action, no matter where it lands. So what's the lesson here? It's not just a weird story from the past. Talmage v. Smith is a reminder that our actions have consequences, even when they don't go as planned. Whether you're swinging a stick, tossing a baseball, or just making choices in life, you're responsible for the outcome. And that's why over 100 years later, law students are still reading about a guy who tried to shoo some kids off his shed and ended up making legal history. Who knew a simple mistake could teach us so much about responsibility? If you found this story as fascinating as I did, hit that subscribe button for more real-life legal drama.